Join us on BCCTV for a new series titled Community Circle.
It's diversity, resilience, and the spirit of community.
You know, who has inspired you and why their story is important.
Person is supposed to be sitting in the bus and have a white person.
I think that you should say that because I'm thinking of Marcus Mosiah Garvey.
Welcome to Community Circle.
So, how do you feel tonight?
I feel, the energy is arousing. I feel good within, having to spend time with, fellow black community, it's energizing and aspiring.
Wow.
I can put it that way.
No. So, what's your take home from this event this evening?
Well, I'm overwhelmed. It's my first time attending this kind of, party, let's say Black History
Wow.
Month. Yeah. So it's incredible.
Yeah.
I learned so much.
Lots more.
Yeah. And I think this is also Black excellence.
Black excellence.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm very grateful to be here.
It's interesting.
And going home, I'm taking home a lot with me.
A lot.
Yeah.
Guys,
So
you heard him.
I'm also
Yeah.
a community leader.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? That's it?
Yeah, I'm
The
working
community
closely with the Maya Bell Movement International.
Oh.
Yeah.
It feels great. There are certain impressions that I took away from here. That I see that black people,
Yeah.
not just Africans, we have black Africans, we have black Canadians, we have Caribbeans, we have blacks all over the world. And a lot of them are domiciled in Ottawa and in Canada. And now I see them coming together.
Impressive.
Today I met Gambians, I met people from DRC, I met people from Jamaica.
So it was a
And this is-
networking event for
It
you
is
tonight.
very important, apart from the networking, which is the business side of it,
Yeah.
the fact that we come together. You see Indians,
Wow.
you see Chinese people. Nobody asks you from China
Wow.
where you are, whether from wherever.
I appreciate it. My brother man has quite a lot to dish out to us.
We're not just talking of Nigeria now, we're
same.
talking of Africans.
Yeah.
We need to come together because there is strength in unity,
Wow.
there is purpose in unity.
I have this my own brother man. He's a great man I met last year here, right here, down here, and he was with me, and we had a great time and a great conversation. And I'm thrilled meeting you again. Good to see you, my brother man. Oh my God, I have missed you, man. Are you looking younger? Woo! Come on, man.
Yeah.
Tell me, my viewers want to meet you. Just tell your name, your number.
Yeah, my name is Francis Yell, president of the South Sudan Community Association of Canada here in Ottawa.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He's a great man. So tell me, in just one or two words, for tonight's meeting, you heard what the Prime Minister said.
Yes.
What is the take home for us today?
Prime Minister is saying that integrations of the black community in Canada is very important, and he wants all black communities to feel that they are not second citizens, but they are Canadians. Canadians are Canadians, and he is working to support because a lot of black communities in Canada, they contribute a lot to Canada. And for that reason, he celebrates today with us in Black History Month. Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's always nice having you. This year we need to connect very well.
Everyone, please join me in welcoming our Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Justin Trudeau.
Merci, mes amis. Bonsoir. How's everyone doing tonight? I all think about someone with us here tonight, my good friend, Joseph Smith. Where are you, Joseph? You stick out in a crowd. Joseph from Generation Chosen, which helps Black youth overcome mental health challenges, reach their full potential, and take a leadership role within their community and within Canadian politics. Or Russell Gross. You here tonight, Russell? Russell's here over there. I saw him earlier. From the Black Cultural Centre for Nova Scotia, a space for Black culture to shine and for all Nova Scotians to discover its richness and its depth in our history. Jan Lehman, the founder of Black Canadian Women in Action, which empowers Black women through education, community building, and advocacy. And last, but maybe most, our dear and honorable Dr. Jean Augustine, who is with us virtually, the first Black woman to be elected to the House of Commons and to become minister. You here in this room, you know of all the incredible achievements and hardships of Black Canadians in our history. But unfortunately, that's still not the case for most Canadians. Many of us have long believed in an incomplete version of our history. That's why we need your voices, your advice, your ideas, to keep our leaders accountable, to make sure everyone's idea of Canada includes all Canadians. Because to build a better future for all Canadians, we must learn from our history. We must recognize historical and ongoing discrimination. For years, the Canadian government itself was a source of discrimination. Canadian authorities spread disinformation intended to discourage Black immigration. Railway companies made Black immigrants pay a full fare instead of the reduced rate they were entitled to as settlers, and there were even attempts to outright ban their immigration, attempts that thankfully failed. I'm talking about history, but you in this room know that discrimination is unfortunately all too often still a lived reality in our country. So I'm glad to see more and more Canadians becoming aware of that, aware of anti-Black racism, of systemic discrimination, of unconscious bias. Thanks to all your work here in this room, and thanks to recent movements like Black Lives Matter. See, I deeply love Canada, but love requires honesty. If you love someone, you tell them when they mess up, because you know they can do better and they can be better. Once we recognize that Canada has played a role in discrimination, we must also recognize that Canada, therefore, has a duty to right historical wrongs and fight ongoing discrimination. You see, our government has always taken that responsibility seriously, and we've taken action. But that wouldn't have been possible without all of you. It's by relying on your knowledge and your expertise that we developed Canada's first Black justice strategy to tackle racism and discrimination within our justice system. Yes, those are all parts of our government's record, but above all, that is your record as a Black community that stepped up, that pushed for change, and that delivered it, not just through this government, but right across the country. And of course, as we all know, there's so much more work to be done. As such, Canada is proud to co-sponsor the second International Decade for People of African Descent, which will give us more opportunities to celebrate the heritage, cultures, and achievements of people of African descent, and to think about everything that still needs to be achieved to put an end to racism and discrimination. I have to admit, my friends, I'm a little bit emotional tonight. One of the things that comes with knowing that you're on a countdown clock to your last day means you get to be really ruthless about the things you want to do and the things that you don't want to do. And let me tell you, if I am here tonight with you all, it's because, man, oh man, did I want to see you guys to celebrate one last Black History Month as Prime Minister. It has been the honor and the pleasure of my life to work alongside you, to be there with you, to learn from you, to grow with you, and to count especially on incredible Black MPs and Black members of staff and team who have been incredible in being voices for this community from coast to coast to coast, lifting you up and making sure this government did better. My God, the privilege that I've had of serving these past 9.5 years, serving all Canadians, but particularly serving this community, is one that I will never, ever forget. It has been the joy of my life. It has been a deep privilege to call you all friends. And to recognize that there is still so much work for you all to do. And I'm going to be on a beach somewhere, right? No, I'll still be around, but there is work to do, to continue to raise each other up, to make sure Canadians see each other, truly see the extraordinary, rich diversity of this country, not take for granted that diversity makes us stronger, but knows that every single day we have to stand up for it, we have to fight for it, we have to remember what's worth fighting for. That's something that all Canadians should strive for, because when we help our fellow Canadians reach their full potential, we all benefit. When Black businesses succeed, our whole country succeeds. When Black organizations succeed, our communities become stronger. When we empower Black youth, our future becomes brighter for everyone. When Black Canadians succeed, Canada succeeds. That's what brings us together tonight, my friends, and that's why we can be so optimistic about the future we will continue to build together. Happy Black History Month. Bon mois de l'histoire des Noirs. Thank you all. Merci, mes chers amis.
So my name is Jean Liman. I'm the founder and the CEO of Black Canadian Women in Action Society.
Ooh, Black Canadian Women in
Action.
Action.
Society.
Come on, put some action, man. Put some action.
Yeah, you know, always.
Wow. So tell me about tonight. You heard the Prime Minister speak tonight. You heard him, right?
Yeah.
What's your take home from this whole?
You know what? I think the Prime Minister did, those who are in power today, did something we have never had here as Black people. Black people have been in this country for, when Canada wasn't even Canada. And our story is untold. And even ourselves who are coming, usually we think that, we are just coming, we are new. I have a lot of people saying to me, we are new, we have to be patient. We have been here for a long time. Please go to Halifax, and then you will see, you will understand the story of it. I think we won't go back, because I see now that diversity, equity, and inclusion is like it was a trend. It's not longer a trend. For us, it's not a trend.
It's no longer a trend.
Yeah, it's like it's no longer a trend. No one wants to talk about that.
So what's the trend now?
I don't know what they want to be a trend, and I don't agree with those who will say to us, you know what, we don't want to divide Canada. We have been here, and we are behind. Always behind. Wow. So
it's time for us to move forward.
Absolutely.
And take over.
And we are taking over. There is no choice. There is no choice, because our children, I have my children here, they don't even understand. Don't say to them, wait. They say, what do I have to wait?
You heard
and my daughter said to me, resilient. I don't want to be resilient. So you see,
I don't want to be resilient.
So I think that it's not about begging. We don't beg, we bring a lot.
Angel, Ezra. Oh my goodness. Okay, some of them, their names are hidden. So, okay, it's okay. Guys, how are you doing?
We're good.
So tell me about yourself. Who are these beautiful ladies?
I'm Halima Kuku, and I'm from Greater Fort Erie Secondary School, and I'm representing Future Black Female.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Angel Blackwood. I'm also from Greater Fort Erie Secondary School, and I'm representing Future Black Female.
Really? And you?
I'm Elzra Akasha, and I'm from the Sir Winston Churchill Secondary School, and I'm also representing
Give her the microphone. Yes.
Hi, my name is Ala Khmer, and I'm here also with Future Black Female, and I'm from Sir Winston Churchill Secondary School.
Okay, and let me meet you.
Hi there, I'm Camille Cuthbert, and I'm here for the same reason that these ladies are today.
She's here for the same reason, man.
Hi, my name is Cecile Kosh, and I'm also with Future Black Female.
Okay, you know I can't store their names in my memory. I have too much to do. So tell me, what did you guys just do? Tell me what is about this group?
So today we've actually spent the whole day basically networking and making connections with people all over for Black History Month. So we were invited here from Future Black Female, and we went to a round table and we spoke and we advocated for the things that are important for Black youth here. And we basically just made connections again. You know, we're young, we're still experiencing things, and it was just a great experience overall to come out here and see everybody celebrate.
Interesting. So what's the take home for you guys tonight?
Pardon?
What's the take home for you guys tonight?
Just like a new experience. For all of us, this is something new, like networking, being surrounded by policymakers and important people who are actually making change. So it's just a new experience that we can all like keep in our memory.
And I say, don't be scared and just put yourself out there.
Don't be scared, man.
Yeah.
Don't put
And
yourself
just be
out there.
yourself.
It's always important to advocate for yourself. If you see a change that you need, something that means a lot to you, it's important to advocate for that change because who else is there other than yourself?
Exactly.
Other than your community and other than the people around you.
Exactly.
And it create a change.
And it shows so much how like amazing it is when the Black community comes together and how like powerful we are when we all put our minds together to like create one cause and to create one big change, and it's amazing. Honestly.
Especially when it comes from the youth, since we're the future.
Leadership.
It just adds power to the words. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nice having you guys.
I'm the Director of Strategy and Operations at Ashe Community Foundation for Black Canadians with Disabilities. Yes, and we basically kick down the doors that break the barriers of systemic racism, systemic barriers that stand in the way of Black Canadians with disabilities. In the Black communities, disability is a stigma. In the disability community, the Blacks are not recognized for their peculiarities in the kind of disabilities that they have. For instance, sickle cell.
From this meeting tonight, is there any positivity?
Of course. Where we find Black people, there's always light. With Black people, you know, we know that Black people are resilient. We know that Black people will not go back. And like Minister Ian said, we are not going back. Was it Minister Ian that said that? I don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have Mr. Frank Belly here right with me. Frank, how are you doing?
Very good, Fritz. How are you doing? You're looking great.
Thank you.
Look at that outfit. I can't keep up.
You look, man.
I'm trying.
Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to be cultural, man.
No, it looks great.
Oh my goodness. Now, for those that don't know, you're running to become a candidate.
Yes.
One of the candidates for the Labour Party.
That's correct.
You know, for Prime Minister position. Wow, in the coming election.
Yeah,
okay, tell me.
So I'm one of the five. I'm one of the 5 people running, and I have a tremendous support from the communities.
Wow.
So people have the air game known in the media. Me, I'm known on the ground and coming up. And, you know, here, Black History Month, what a wonderful event. People may not remember this or know this, but I actually started this event years ago with Greg Fergus, Selena Chavez, Emmanuel Dubois. We formed the first Black Caucus. And this is the result. We had our very first meeting. It was a lot smaller than this, Prince, I can tell you. But now, what a wonderful event. It's incredible to see.
My so how do you feel being here tonight, actually? How do you feel?
You know what? I'm touched. I'm touched to see the community stepping up. I'm touched to see the door opening. What we were trying to do is say, look, this is our Ottawa. We belong here. We're going to take our space here. And not only that, but the investments into the community that the government has made, that came from the work of the Black Caucus. So to see it all coming together tonight, to see the Prime Minister here giving a great speech, I think it's wonderful.
Wow, interesting. You know, so I would love you to just mention one or two things that Canadians should expect from you.
Okay.
Becoming with that. I was also opportune to be with Rudy Gala.
Yes.
Just last week Friday.
Oh,
so
very good.
I asked a few questions and I was like, come on, Rudy, if you become the Prime Minister, so what should the Black community expect from you? Let me ask you the question before you tell us what Canadians should expect from you if you become the Prime Minister.
So, first of all, people should know I'm a mixed race. My mom is black. My mom is a Barbadian lady. Yeah. That's why I'm so good looking.
Oh my God!
We say throwing flowers at ourselves.
What's your mom's background?
That Barbadian. Yeah. So what happens is, and my dad's an Englishman with a mustache, very English. So, but no, I'm a mixed race, but I was brought up in the Caribbean culture. That's my culture and that. And what they can expect is exactly what we did when I was Black Caucus. We got the investments into the community. We said enough talk, we pay our taxes like everybody else, we want to see investments into the black community. And you're now seeing it. I'm particularly proud of all the black entrepreneurs. It's incredible what's going on. We're seeing the growth, and that's something I'm going to just do even more of. Because I love what I call investing in ourselves. We have to invest in Canadians, invest in ourselves.
Interesting. Now, before I let you go, what's your word and encouragement for the black community tonight?
We say en français, continue, keep going. We're taking our space. We're doing wonderful. And I really, like I said, I believe that if we let our entrepreneurs, if we let our community workers just grow, expand, we're going to do wonderful. And the contributions, look, I can tell you, I did my launch at Groupe 3737. That's a black founders network in Montreal. The investments we've made, you know how many jobs they've created? 7,000 jobs. Revenues of over $420 million. I don't need to show it. I've got proof right there. That's why I did the ouverture, or opening, right there, to showcase that. I'm going to be doing a lot more of that as well.
Now, I wanted to let you go, but something came to my mind. 2 weeks ago, I was also opportune to be with possibly your opponents, the Republican, and of the Conservative. And one of the questions I asked is about the medical and health sector and all that.
Yes.
But there was something he said. How would you prioritize the media, especially the growing media, in Canada, those that don't have the muscles like the big media thing? So what should we expect from you if you become the Prime Minister?
It's absolutely critical that we have good media. It goes without saying. Without strong media and ethnic media, local media, that's the foundation of our democracy. We need these voices, so I'm absolutely 100% committed to it. I've also got some ideas where what's happening is there's a lot of these big social media groups, they take without paying. They take images, they take stories without paying. We're going to deal with that. I know that the government has tried to. I have new ideas how to do it, so it'll be fair for everybody. But I'm absolutely convinced people like yourself are so critical to what we're doing, and if we encourage you and support you, it's going to grow, and we need this, so 100% committed to it.
Interesting. I wish we have all the time. Doc, how are you?
I'm doing
My
great.
goodness, man. So how do you feel tonight?
Yeah, tonight's a great night. It's a great day to celebrate and commemorate the black history, the black, accident, the black contribution, the black greatness.
Interesting.
All right. Not only in Canada, but around the world. And so because black is the best color.
Wow. Black is the best color. You heard that. Lady Arbor, can you confirm that? And look, you heard, the Prime Minister, he heard the things he said this evening. So, on that note, can you just, what are you taking home from this gathering tonight? Or do you think it's rhetoric? Do you think it's just one of those events again?
Well, what I can say is the Prime Minister and his caucus, they've really tried in terms of recognizing the impact of Black Canadians. And so what I love most about this event is actually being able to come out and meet different people from different backgrounds from all over Canada. Networking with them, getting to know them, and eventually partnering with them, because that's what we need to do more in the community. So I really am very happy and excited about that. They always say that drops of water makes an ocean. Eventually, I'm sure we're going to get to utopia. We're not there yet, but we're not where we used to be. And that's the most important.
We are not where we used to be.
We're not where we used to be.
You mean we are making progress?
We're making progress.
So I'm going home with a lot, but I'm picking it from where Lady Ava dropped the amazing ball that we are not where we used to be, even though we are not where we want to be. We are looking back on how the black community or people of black descent have contributed greatly to growth around the world. And we want to leverage on that experience. And I'm taking home the experiences, the knowledge of that quality we've placed onto the earth, onto the soil of dropped in the seeds we've dropped into the soil, to go home and develop on it, make the world a better place as a black person.
Make the world a better place
as a black
Please
person.
remind my viewers your name.
Yeah, my name is Derek Amo Enim. Yeah, I want to leave for all black people around the world is there's a saying that it may sound funny, but they say black don't crack.
Black don't
Crack.
crack.
Yeah. So we are resilient, we are strong.
That's why. Thank you. You know, if I like him, you know this guy you don't know. He has a lot.
I'll pass it on.
Yeah, you're passing on, man.
My name is Deborah Adebayo.
Deborah
Adebayo.
Adebayo. D.A. Deborah Adebayo. So tell me, Deborah, in fact, this attire, tell me about your attire first. Come on.
This is from Africa, Nigeria.
Africa, Nigeria.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. What do we call this?
Rich auntie vibes.
What?
Rich auntie vibes.
Rich
Oh, yeah.
Even the dog, you're shocked.
Yeah. I'm African.
Yeah.
I'm Nigerian, to be precise.
Oh, my goodness me.
So,
That's going to give out the door.
God. Right.
Auntie's going to give out the
Yeah.
tonight.
So tell me, so tonight's gathering, so how do you feel? Are you satisfied? Is it a great time tonight?
I'm going to echo what Lady Abba and Derek said. We are not where we used to be, but we are not where we want to be. So we will keep pushing till we get what we want, till we really get our rightful
What do
place.
we want?
Leadership, legacy.
Okay, like I said, my name is Prince. Let me meet you, man.
My name is Lady Lisa from
Lady
Omani World
Lisa. From
Omani World Kingdom.
Omani World Kingdom.
Yes.
Kingdom?
Yes.
Why is it kingdom?
Because it's a queen who's the head of the kingdom, so it's a kingdom.
And I'm a prince.
Wow. Yes, you are. Prince is your name, or is it a title?
Oh, don't go there. So let me. Please, let's meet you, babe.
My name is Lady Virgie Davidson,
Oh.
and I'm the portfolio lead for the Youth Empowerment Program.
Wow. So I've been empowered, man. I'm a youth, right?
Yes.
She's going to empower me. Yes, ma'am.
My name is Lady Stephanie, and I'm the lead for publication and world events.
Wow. Publications. Lady Stephanie. You know, all of them are, they are lady. And I love that. So tell me. So, okay. You, in a few seconds, tell me about your organization.
Well, we do, our mission, our vision is to bridge the gap in the world and take what we have in our hands to help other people. So it's really to be good to our fellow humans.
Just everybody? You help everybody?
Well, everybody that we can help, we will.
Really?
Yeah.
Women?
Men. So we have women
Youths?
empowerment for youth,
Children?
and of course, education, so children.
Disabled?
Everyone.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone
So-
needs help, right? So
How has that experience been for you?
It's actually been amazing and life-changing. I was actually a product of that. You know, someone taking the time to invest in me to help me. And yeah, we just want to do it forward.
Lady Stephanie, now you're part of, have you attended the Black History event with Trudeau before?
Of course, this is I think the fourth time.
The first time? Oh my goodness. She needs an award now, right? So tell me, what's so unique about this year?
I think this year what was unique was there's always diversity of people that come, but there's always a breath of fresh air because I met a few people that it was their first time coming this year and they were amazed to see our community come together. They were amazed to hear people that have similar ideas and wanting to put their hands to the plow and help the community move forward. So I think what was great this year is what was also great last year. It's just meeting new people that want to work together. And that's also Omani's motto, together we build. So it's good to come to these events and be able to see people like-minded that we can collaborate and work.
Interesting. So Lucy, let me...
My name is Neke Obasoge.
Neke Obasoge,
Yes.
Benin.
Yes,
So tell me,
from the ancient Benin
Asian
Kingdom.
Benin Kingdom. Wow, wonderful. So what do you do? What do you do, man?
Yeah, yes, I came here today. I was invited by the minister to celebrate the Black History Month here in Ottawa, and it was a wonderful event. I had the opportunity to meet the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau,
Interesting.
so it was really nice. Yeah.
Wow. So what are you into?
Yes, I'm an author. I've authored 3 books so far, history books. So I'm also the founder and manager of Nigerian Canadian Multicultural Center. I recently established an art gallery, and it's called Queen Idia House Art Gallery in the city of Brampton, where we showcase our African ancient civilization from the Great Benin Kingdom.
That's a great work you are doing, man. Well done.
I'm also the CEO of Nebo TV Canada. Nebo TV is actually my first organization here in Canada. So I manage 3 organizations, plus my art gallery as well.
You're doing great. Today I didn't see you with your beads and all that. So
yeah.
you have the ones in your hand.
Yes, I have it. Yes.
So tell me, celebrating Black History Month, so what do you think about it? What's so unique about this?
It's unique because the contribution of blacks in Canada is being celebrated every year during Black History Month. We all came to this country and we have been contributing to the development of Canada. So we should be celebrated every year.
Wow.
So,
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
you. So, okay, by way of being on set, so Prince is my name. Let me meet it.
Well, it's great to meet you, Prince. Claudia is my name.
Claudia. So what does Claudia do?
So I own a marketing agency in Montreal, and we're specialized in everything digital marketing. So ads, social media, anything we can help to get you online visibility.
Interesting. So tell me, you're part of today's event here, and you saw a lot of the Black community coming here together and all that. So tell me, how are you part of all this tonight?
So this is my 3rd year coming here. It was at different locations throughout the years, but it gets better and better and better every year. And I think it's a duty, if we are privileged enough to be invited, because they do a lot of background checks and they make sure that they only have a certain amount of tickets they can give. I think it's our duty to be representative and to come and commit and to honor our people, because I do believe that our ancestors have fought to have basic needs and rights taken care of. And so if we want to continue, especially with what is going on in the US right now, with all of the threats towards DEI diversity, we're being threatened. So we need to show up, we need to show out, and we need to make sure that we take these events seriously. We have our voices heard, and then the next generations to come can continue to do so.
Wow. Show up, show out.
Show up and show out. I love it.
Thank you so much, Claudia, for coming.
Thank you, Prince.
Thank you for the great job you're doing.
Thank you.
We celebrate you.
Thank you. Celebrate you.
This is Community